Yo, I got knowledge that I get of my people, whether they black, African, Asian, Indian, Caucasian, Puerto Rican, Latin, man or woman, know what's happening. The answer is knowledge itself. But who's asking is love that I get of my people, whether they black, African, Asian, Indian, Caucasian, Puerto Rican, Latin, man or woman, know what's happening. The answer is knowledge itself. I tell these kids put down the guns and blunt and pick up a book.
Mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. Now, check this. This is the NBA Finals, but besides the NBA Finals going on between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Orlando Magic, what else is also going on? Remember a couple of weeks ago they talked about Derick Rose improprieties at Memphis. Guess what? There was a news report that's come out, and that U.S. Representative Steve Cohen, Democrat, Tennessee, Democrat, Tennessee, has wrote a letter to the NBA Commissioner, David Stern, and the NBA Players Association executive, Billy Hunter. You know what this is involving? This is involving the age limit that the NBA has had in place from the collective bargaining agreement since 2005. Now, in that one, the age limit, what's the age limit here? The age limit now is, now David Stern wants to put it up to 20 years old. See, right now I believe he has it at 18 years of age. And what he'd like to do is 20 years old or 2 years out of high school for U.S. players and 18 years of age for European players. Now they put something in writing and instituted it. But this thing coming out from U.S. Representative Steve Cohen, Democrat, Tennessee, reeks of constituency type of thing, trying to make sure he gets reelected, because in Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, as you know, the organization that Calipari had was running, and now he's over at Kentucky, is under NCAA scrutiny due to some improprieties by Rose, who's now with the Chicago Bulls. So what this representative is saying is that this is unfair practice to the young men, because it's unfair to lock them out for something. But is it against the law for an employer to set requirements for employment? I mean, what's this guy kind of doing? I understand where David Stern and them are coming from. I understand that so far it's a collective bargaining agreement, and it's a pretty good one that's been working out so far, because over the years you've had kids come out and be a bust and lose their eligibility to go to college. So now if they get to a certain point, now they have one young man, I don't know his name, and he's foregoing college, and he's going to go to Europe for a year and then come into the NBA, which would, it's not circumventing, it's going along inside of the rules so that he can come and join the NBA at a young age. So what I'm saying about this is that the representative from Tennessee, Steve Cohen, I think he, should have had a better idea, or better come at the NBA and the Players Association concerning their age requirements, almost trying to say that it was unconstitutional. But if they had set some parameters, they have set parameters and guidelines that everybody can follow and go along with, which means that it's an even playing field for everybody. Just because a major college in your state could possibly forfeit a few games from their 35 or 38 game winning streak due to improprieties that what happened under Calipari and with Derick Rose at that school, let's see what happens. And like I had mentioned on one posting of the YouTubers out here, that these kids make a lot of money for these schools with everything that the schools bring in. And just because, let's take for instance, if a young man has a funeral to go to, which happened in football last year, and the coach buys him a suit that he can attend the funeral for a family member, that's what I'm talking about. These little minuscule rules that they want to get you on. Stop it. I think David Stern and the Players Association are doing very decent things, setting some guidelines, some streamlines as far as age requirements to get into the NBA. If you can pass all that, you're in. No problem. I'll watch you play. And with that being said, we'll see how this plays out. Mr. Batch, peace.
Yo, I got knowledge that I get of my people, whether they black, African, Asian, Indian, Caucasian, Puerto Rican, Latin, man and woman know what's happening. The answer is knowledge itself. But who's asking is love that I get of my people, whether they black, African, Asian, Indian, Caucasian, Puerto Rican, Latin, man and woman know what's happening. The answer is knowledge itself. I tell these kids put down the guns and blunt and pick up a book.